Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to this channel and you're interested in modeling, you definitely want to consider subscribing because I make some of the best content that you guys are going to see on the modeling industry. In this video specifically, I want to talk about your runway walk, especially for male models, as you guys saw in the title, right? Well, as you guys can probably see, I'm actually in my garage. Because I was trying to find a really good place to give you guys this demo. I'm going to do some runway walk for you guys and talk you through some of the things that you guys should be thinking about to have that perfect signature runway walk. First of all, before I get into the demonstration, I want to tell you guys why it's important to have a very strong signature walk, especially as a male model, because when you have that strong signature walk, one, it's going to make you stand out from the crowd. That's one. Secondly, the runway booker is going to want to book you all the time for every other shows that they have because you're such a strong walker. And then third, of course, the designer is going to want to work with you again, right? You're either going to be opening the show or you're going to be closing the show. I'll give you guys an example. So as you guys probably know, if you've been following this channel for a while, I modeled in Chicago. I modeled for Elite Models while I was in Chicago. And I did a lot of runway, right? And my walk was so strong that they always had me either opening the show or closing the show. Funny story, there was actually another Nigerian model who's a really good friend of mine. He also had a very strong walk, and we always used to kind of compete on who gets to open the show and who gets to close the show, and we kind of brag about it, right? But that's sort of why it's important to have that strong signature walk, because it's going to want to make everyone want to work with you, right? You're going to stand out from the crowd. So in this video, I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations. So stick with me. I don't want this video to be too long, but everything I'm going to say in this video is super detailed and very important to helping you elevate your walk, if you will, right? So the first thing, when you think about walking down the runway, right, it sounds so easy. Like it's like you walk every day. So how difficult could it be to walk and look good, right? Funny enough, it sounds easy, but it's actually a lot harder than you think, because keep this in mind. When you're walking down the runway, your nerves start to build up from the backstage, right? There's a lot of people looking at you. People are on their phones, they're photographers, left and right with their flashlight and everything. The lights are bright. Everyone's just staring at you. And sometimes, most of the time, the runway is so long and it feels like you're just walking down and being stared at forever. So as a new model, as an aspiring model, maybe someone who isn't so experienced, that could be super intimidating, right? It can make you feel like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my hands? Like, you tend to get in your head a lot and you're thinking like, oh my gosh, how do I look? Is my face okay? Where do I put my eyes? What, how am I walking? Am I going to trip? Like, all these things are going through your head so fast that it kind of comes across and makes you look awkward. And then also a lot of models, right? We're all tall, and tall people don't always have the best posture. So sometimes when you actually see models on professional run, like I was just watching Paris Fashion Week, and I saw a lot of errors, right? I mean, granted, a lot of models, they're all professionals, they're working and all that, but no one's perfect. Even I myself, I'm not perfect. Like sometimes I'm still on the runway and I do make mistakes, right? But if you keep practicing and you keep these tips that I'm going to tell you to memory, you can have that signature walk. You can have that high confident walk that's going to get you booked frequently. So I've said too much. I'm going to shut up and show you guys some tips. Now, the first thing I want to show you, I have the camera on a tight frame because I want to show you guys what to do with your face as you're walking down the runway. And then I'm going to go to a wider shot and talk about what to do with the body, right? So the very first thing when you're walking down the runway, as I said, your nerves are building up. You're backstage. You're about to go on stage. There are hundreds and maybe thousands of people just waiting for you to come out, and they're watching you, right? It's super intimidating. So the very first thing, your nerves are getting the best of you, probably if you're new. So what you want to do, just take a deep breath as you're backstage. Correct your posture. One way I like to correct my posture, very simple. Let's say I'm like this, right? Because a lot of guys that lift weights, their shoulders tend to roll forward. So let's say I'm like this, right? What I like to do, take a deep breath. Stick your hands up, stick them out like this. Another thing you could do, you can bring it up and then you bring it down, right? And by doing this, guess what? Now your back is straight. Your shoulders are kind of squared out now, right? So that's one trick that I like to do. Just do this, go up, maybe go down, whatever you need, and drop it. And now your shoulders are straight, your back is straight. So yeah, and then for the face, right? And I'm going to show you in the walk. So for the face, what you want to do with the face. So let's say you're walking down the runway. There's always a camera, multiple cameras, but there's one main camera right dead in the middle of the runway at the end, right? You don't want to look directly into that camera because that could get really awkward. What you want to do is look at the camera, but just look above the camera, just a little bit above the camera, right? So for instance, let me get closer. So for instance, this is me looking directly into the camera. This is where you look, slightly above the camera. All right. All right, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about with your walk is your hands, right? Sometimes when you're walking down and maybe you're not carrying an accessory, if you will, sometimes it feels a little bit awkward. You feel like, am I swinging my arms too much? Am I going like this a little bit too much? You know, am I like swinging this way a little bit too much, right? So all that could be stuck in your head. But what you should do is try to keep it natural, right? So the way you would naturally walk, keep your hand movements and your cadence a little bit the same, but you want to make it more intentional, right? Then the next thing that I'm going to say while I'm still in this tight frame is the level of your chin, right? A lot of guys, especially since you're walking down, the stage is elevated. We naturally feel that we should look down and keep our chin down, our head down. No, the stage may be elevated most of the time, not always. Sometimes it's leveled. But what you should do is level your chin to the ground. So don't look down, don't stick your nose all the way up. And then secondly, you want to be confident, right? You're wearing something that's fly as hell. You're in designer clothing that's creative, innovative, probably expensive. Have the energy, right? Match that energy. You want to feel good in what you're wearing. Funny enough, I've actually walked down the runway in a clown costume, if you will. I felt horrible and I felt like my movement was a little bit constricted, but I still did it. I still crushed the runway. So regardless of what you're wearing, you want to make yourself feel good, because if you feel good, your confidence is high. It's good. You're going to rock that garment and people are going to notice that. They're going to want to book you. As I said, designers are going to want to work with you. You're just going to help the designer bring that clothing item to life. One more thing before I get into the walk. I know I'm talking too much. I'm going to show you guys the demonstration, I promise. One more thing before I get into the walk is that your facial expression, most of the time you want to keep it strong and fierce, or you want to keep it neutral. But as a guy, as a male model, you always want to go towards a strong and fierce side. That's how your facial expression should be. You don't want to be smiling and be goofy and walking down the runway unless the designer asks you to specifically, but otherwise you want to keep it neutral or you want to keep it fierce and strong, right? So that's what you should do with your face. And then always keep your eyes focused on a single point. Remember, slightly above the main camera that's down the stage, and stay fixated on it as you're walking down the runway. Don't look around, right? Because if you look around, that's going to communicate that you're not confident, you're unsure of yourself, your walk isn't strong, etc., etc. All right. So let's get into this walk. So as I said, pick a single point which is slightly above the camera. That's where I'm looking at. Shoulders, back. Make sure my posture is okay. Level of my chin is all right. You want to keep your feet pointing forwards because I myself have bow legs. So I tend to, most of the time when I'm walking, my natural cadence is to kind of like walk my legs out a little bit, kind of like a cowboy, right? But you want to, if you have bow legs or if you have straight legs, it's not a problem. But you want to make sure that your toes are pointing forward, right? And then you also want to make sure that your strides are natural, not too fast, not too slow, and it's within rhythm as well. All right, guys, so another thing that's super important to know is that there's actually multiple types of runway walks, right? So if you are doing a runway walk in Europe or probably New York Fashion Week, right? Or any kind of fashion week, really, 9 times out of 10, they don't want the models to pose at the end of the runway. So that little pose that I just did, where it was like this, right? They don't want you to do that at the end of the runway. What they want you to do is just walk and turn. No posing whatsoever. That's usually a request from a lot of designers. So here's what that looks like, right? So that looks like something like this. When there's no posing whatsoever, as you get towards the end of the runway, you want to kind of go cheat a little bit to your right because you're most likely going to turn left, right? Or for some reason, it's always right to left, but for some reason, if it is left to right, you want to cheat this way and turn right, right? So here's what that looks like. That looks like something like this. I'll do it again. So guys, here's a pro tip, right? So if the designer says no posing at the end of the runway, keep in mind that there are photographers right here all around, and they're trying to get a snapshot that they could use for the press, for magazines, for websites, whatever. And if models are just doing this, right, most of the time they're not really gonna get a good shot unless they got you walking down all the way from the back. Maybe they zoomed in with a telephoto lens. That's how they can get a good shot. But they would like to get a closer money shot, if you will. And if models are not allowed to give a little, you know, that kind of stuff, here's how you can cheat this, right? A lot of experienced models, they actually do this trick a little bit if you guys pay attention. So as I said, you're turning, they want you to do this, right? But what you're going to do is slow down just a hair where it's not so noticeable, because every millisecond makes a big difference when you're shooting high speed for photographers. So what you want to do is slow down just a little bit, right? And instead of turning your shoulders like that, what you want to do is open your shoulders for a half second, almost like you're cheating. So it would look something like this, right? Because in that little second, the photographer may have taken a picture that they can use, and then all of a sudden, after the runway show, you're seeing yourself on Elle magazine or on Who, What, Where, or like, you know, all these big blogger websites, right? So the way I make a signature walk is that whatever your natural cadence is, you want to do that cadence, but exaggerate it a little bit, but also stay in form. When I say stay in form, straight back, chin up, shoulders, everything. Your strides are on pace. And then add your signature walk to it, right? Or add your natural cadence and give it that little signature, that little oomph. Secondly, you want to feel good. If you don't feel good, if you're not feeling yourself, if you don't have that swag, right? You're not going to have a signature walk. You're going to be scared, walking down, eyes wide open, everyone's looking at you or whatever. You're not going to be so confident, but the swag has to be there. You guys must have the swag, right? So for example, one model that has a fantastic walk is Alton Mason, and he's the top male model in the industry for a reason, right? His walk is unique. It stands out from the crowd. Most of the time, he's either opening or closing the show. He's phenomenal. His walk is very strong. So that's something that you guys can take a look at. Again, you don't have to emulate that walk specifically. Try to make your own signature walk. But the most important part is that you must feel good in what you're wearing. You must feel confident. You must have energy. Let that energy shine through you as you're walking down the runway. So this is my signature walk, for instance. So for instance, this is my signature walk. All right, cool. So we talked about that. I honestly don't want to make this video too long because I actually want you guys to watch it all the way. We know that attention span is getting a little bit shorter because of TikTok and Instagram Reels and all that, and YouTube is a little bit longer, more educational. I do want to talk about a different style of walking, especially if you are a black model or you're in a different market where they need models to do a little bit more on the runway than just walking down and turning, right? Where the model is required to pose, turn, pose, go half down, come back, like all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit more complicated. I do want to talk about that walk a little bit, but I can't go too much in depth because I don't want this video to be too long. So I'll probably make another video in the future, in the near future, giving more details about that. If you guys want to see that, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. I need to hear from you guys. So I'll make that video if you guys really want to see that, okay? In these types of shows, the model is required to walk. And then when you get to the end of the runway, it's like a T runway usually, most of the time, not always, but it's like a T-shaped runway, meaning that there's a little bit of a stage here, a little bit of a stage to my left, and then a runway behind me, right? So what you want to do is you get to the end of the runway, and then you stop. Then this leg is my pivot foot, right? So as a male model, you stop on this foot, then you pivot this way, you pose over here, pivot back to the middle, pivot over here, pivot there, then you go. Then you can stop halfway, pivot again, look at the camera. You can either pose again, come back, stop, give another pose, and then you go. Pose again, and then you walk off stage. That's what that looks like in a lot of different countries outside of Europe, outside of America. This is how models walk. I don't want to go into much details, as I said, on that style of walk in this video. But if you guys want to see it, please drop a comment and I'll make a video about it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching. I want to see your walks, right? So please tag me if you record your walk and you post it on Instagram. Please tag me. I also do modeling consultations, as you guys know. I can also view your walk virtually, and then we can talk about it so I can give you some pointers. If you guys like this video, help me with a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm, so a lot more models can discover this video. Don't forget to sub if you're watching for the first time. I'll see you guys in my next one. Stay. It's too